What up, Fuzzy? How you feeling, man? I know it's been a long, long minute. That's why I just went on. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go live while I try to put this trellis net, cut it to the size I need it to be at. So I just figured I'd jump on and say what's up. You know what I mean? How you feeling, dog? How you feeling? Yo, Catherine, what up? What up? What up? I got a computer right here, and then I got my phone up there, so I'm like going back and forth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yo, Nova, how you feeling? How you feeling? Man, I'm gonna try to get this trellis net. Fuck, I think I just fucked it up and probably tangled it up on myself. I've never used one of these in my tent, so I'm gonna try to do it. I gotta cut it to size though. But yo, my plants are doing pretty good. I got 2 plants in there. I don't know, I might show it, I'm not sure yet. I might show it, I'm not sure. Because I'm not putting no cannabis stuff on my channel so I can fucking, get my shit monetized. But I might show y'all. So I'm growing 2 strains. I know 1 strain. I'm growing Sky Stomper from Smiley's Angels, right? From, your boy Smiley, you know what I mean? So he sent me these a while back, and I had to get some shit together, and now I got them going, right? So I got 2 in that motherfucker, but they just in veg right now. They not even in flower, but they just doing so well. I'm just so fucking proud of myself. So you guys will be proud of me. We'll probably bring a tear to some of your eyes. Let's see who else we got up in here. Yo, Cottonmouth, what up, what up, what up, what up? Yes, I see it. This trellis is a pain. Honestly, I could have just got one from AC Infinity for like $11, maybe 12. But when you a cheap bastard, I just went to Home Depot and was like, fuck it, man. Let me get one of these bitches. So it was like $6 or some shit like that. So that was the reason I honestly did it. But I'll see how they are. I'll see how it works for what I'm trying to do and whatnot. But yeah, shit, because right now I'm about to be moving again. But we're buying a house. So I fucking found like an acre of land and shit. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of shit outdoors, like a whole lot of shit outdoors. But yeah, we about to be out of here. We still gonna be in Nevada though. But yeah, I can't wait to get out there. So y'all gonna be seeing some of this shit. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on what the fuck is going on. But it's super dope. Let me see. Yeah, Smiley, he's the man, dude. I tell you. Yeah, Smiley is definitely the man. Man, Captain, you ain't never lie. Save that money. Okay. So sorry, I gotta move my shit real quick. So I just baked a loaf of bread. That shit is gonna be tasty, tasty. But anyway, so I've been, trying to get my crops and shit together, and I've been dealing with some issues of just seeds not sprouting and all this bullshit. So honestly, that's when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking grab Smiley shit, right? Boom. It worked out for a player. So I've been having to go to the dispensaries and shit. Motherfucker. I forgot how expensive those dispensaries are. Out here in Nevada, you paying where I'm at, you paying 17.6% in tax on whatever purchase you do. I was like, what the fuck? That is out the fucking, that's fucking insane in my opinion. That's another fucking 8 pretty much. You know what I'm saying? At least a pre-roll now. If I get some edibles, like 100 milligrams. That shit is crazy. 17.6% on the 8, that don't even make no goddamn sense, man. So I realized that and was like, man, I miss my harvest coming out. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't expensive, goddamn it. So yeah, that shit was some bullshit. Let me see, Fuzzy on here. It'd be cool if you come back on live. Yeah, I will pay your Patreon if you ever want it. Hey man, you know what, Fuzzy? I really appreciate you. Yeah, you brought a tear to my eye almost. No, seriously, I really appreciate you. I'm gonna be back on, and I'm gonna get all my shit going back in. I had to see where I was at just in my life, just with. Obviously I homeschool my son, and I'm also now starting to do a little minor bullshit with my daughter, as far as her education. So I had to really get that type of stuff on lock and see where I was really going with myself in life and what do I want to focus on, just all of those type of things, man. So if you guys notice on my shit, I changed it to sorry, I was reading the comment at the same time. But anyway, I changed it to CribStead with CannaMink, right? And the reason I did is because I'm trying to learn how to do my own shit. You saw I just showed you bread. I got some fucking, some cashew butter in there I just made. I got my little indoor shit going. Let me show y'all that. Boom, look at that motherfucker. You know what I mean? So I got watermelon over there. I got like some kale. I got a few different type of charts, like a Swiss chart, a rainbow chart, shit like that. So I'm just really trying to like focus on me and see where I'm trying to go, you know what I'm saying, with my shit. So that's why I hadn't really been posting like too much stuff or doing anything like that. And most of the stuff I've been posting has been like kind of like my own little DIY, you know, CribStead shit. So I ain't homesteading because I'm still me. So I'm CribStead, motherfucker. So that's what that's about. That's what that's about. What y'all see it. That's what y'all see it. Let me see. Yo, what up, Nut Tree? How you feeling? How you feeling? Hope everything is good with you. Hope everything is good with you. Let me kind of start cutting this shit up a little bit. So I'm sure my family probably gonna be back in a minute, but it's all good. They went to a birthday party. So let me see. I gotta measure this motherfucker out. I'm probably gonna do this all wrong, but we see how it go. Let me see if the lights are on in here. Okay, the lights are on. I gotta give them some time to wake up though. The lights just came on at like 6, so like the leaves are still at and I don't like to open it up and disturb the environment too early when they wake up. You know what I mean? So I try to keep it. But I'm telling y'all, man, I think this is gonna be the best grow that I've had. I'm using these grow buckets. I have it on my IG. What it is, it's a little insert that goes inside of a 5-gallon bucket. I'm sure y'all seen it. It's an insert that goes inside, and it just has a little like PVC looking pipe that comes out of it, and it has a little filter, or not a filter, but a little plastic piece that goes on top of it. I can't even explain that shit. It's on my IG, but it's a super simple setup where obviously you just feed it and pour the water in through the little tube, and it has a bobber to let you know when it's up and down. So I love that shit. I put some cocoa in there, some perlite, and I've just been using these little nutrients I got, and that shit been going pretty good. So I honestly think it's gonna outgrow that tent because, so like I say, we're moving, and I'm also going on some vacations and shit. So I didn't want to flip her in the flower yet, and I was like, I need her to get bigger, I needed her to get bigger. But right now, they probably like half the height of the tent. So if I flip her in on flower, I think she might get too tall. So what I'm gonna try to do, because I don't know exactly when I'm gonna move out of this house, because we're buying a house, as I said. If you just got here, we're in the process of buying a house. And so I've got acre and shit, yeah, you know, motherfucking little acre and shit, yeah. But no, so we buying a house, and I don't wanna move them. I don't want to start them in flower now. I want to wait until I get to the other house, because I'm going to put a bigger, taller tent up. So then they'll have room to actually grow. But I don't know, right now I'm going to try this trellis shit and see if I can get it to like train them a little bit outward so I can, you know, buy myself some space to the top. So we'll see what the deal is there. We'll see what the deal is there. Yo, KNC, what up, what up, what up? Hope everything good with you, man. I was just looking at everything. Yeah, Catherine, she said the Green Acres. Hey, that's all. I'm trying to. My shit gonna be right in the back. I'm gonna have all kind of gardening shit. I'm gonna have a little dirt bike trail and shit. So it's gonna be some real cool shit. So hopefully we'll be closing next month, and then we're gonna do some like repairs and upgrades, and then we're gonna be good. Because to keep it 100, like in Nevada, with buying an acre, I had to kind of sacrifice the house. Not sacrifice it like, we're not moving into like a 1-bedroom, no bath. It ain't like that. It's just, it ain't some pimped out MTV cribs, you know, walking the bedroom, yeah, that's where the magic happened. It ain't that type of crib yet, but we can make it that type of crib. So what we figured we would do, we would get the land, right? And then we can upgrade the building, we can expand and get more building and more living space and this and that and that. But if we just went with a big house and small land, we can't upgrade the fucking house or build more land, knock the neighbors' houses over, and now we got more land. We can't do it. So we figured like, fuck it, man. But what our budget is, we just gonna get the acre and get the house as a little fixer-upper, and then we'll fix that bitch up and we'll be good. So y'all gonna see that journey as well. But yeah, that's what we doing. That's what we doing. Let me see. Ah! Nova says, man, Eagle just went live, man. Run, bro. Man, I haven't talked to Eagle in a minute. Like, we say what's up every once in a while online. I just haven't, like, hollered at them in a minute. You know what I mean? No, like, reason or nothing. I just haven't hollered at them in a minute. Like, one-on-one. So, I be seeing them online, though. But I'm going to hit them up. All right, so let me see what we got here. All right. Really? I don't even see a reason really to cut this motherfucker, to be honest. That's a little wire. Man, I don't even want to cut this bitch. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even want to cut it. I think I would just put it in too big to make it kind of just droop over a little bit on the sides. And the real reason for it is because it's like, I feel like I'm messing with, like, back in the day when you had headphones with the little earbuds, but they had wires, and you would lay them straight out and put them on your counter, and you would walk away and come back and that motherfucker be tangled all the fuck up. That's what I feel this is right now. And I feel like I'm gonna spend so much time trying to undo that bitch. I don't know, man. Or I might just cut it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna just fuck that shit. I'm gonna just put it in too big. Fuck that shit. Yo, Cheddar Bud, what up? How you feeling, dog? How you feeling? Hey, man, I know you just got here. We about to buy a house, dude. So I'm super fucking happy for that. Let me see what we got here. Because I tried to put a video up the other day. It was a short, and they was like, oh, we gonna restrict it in the age and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they just waking up, so they not like up, but they doing their little thing, you know what I mean? So I'm happy with them. Hopefully I was able to see that. Looked like I froze. Let me see. You know what? Hold on, let me show y'all that again. I feel like it froze on there. Yeah, Cheddar, we got that shit. The reason it froze is because my battery's about to die. Let me see, can y'all see that? Yeah. Yeah, Cheddar, we got that shit. So we should be like moving in probably like a month and a half, probably 2 months. Here, there's the Sky Stomper. I don't want to get it too close. I don't want to get no they did me earlier. I put a video up and they was like, oh, we gotta make it 8 feet over. So I don't want to get too close on it. But man, they doing good. They just waking up, so they just got up like 11 minutes ago. But anyway, I just thought I'd show y'all, just to give y'all some proof. I have gotten better with my shit. I've been doing my thing. Yo, Cheddar, if you still in here, thank you, you are. Thank you. So that's what I got going indoors right now. It's on its way, like all this stuff though, I'm about to finish it out. And I'm gonna start it over. So some of these, leaves are on their way out, or you know what I mean? But, so that's why they kind of just drooped out. Then we got watermelons down there. Look, we got some watermelons growing back here. Look like some fucking testicles sitting on the platform. There's another one. We're right here. Boom. So the shit is pretty dope. Hey, I'm with you, Cheddar. You saying it's a whole new world to own your own. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Do your fruits taste better than the stores? You know what? I haven't eaten any fruit off of here yet, Fuzzy. But the vegetation, like the vegetables and the herbs and stuff, definitely. It honestly tastes just way more fresh. And even when people like have come over and they had some, we had a party the other night, and my wife like made up a salad from that shit, and people was like, "Oh man, this shit tastes fresh." Like it just tastes way better. So, yeah, people was they was on it, just of the taste of it, and I can definitely tell the difference in the flavor, man. Hold on. Ugh. There we go. I think we're straight. Yeah, but no, that shit tastes way different to me. You know, like honestly, since I had started growing weed and shit, I was like, well, if I can grow for my addiction habit, right, why not grow for my survival? And so one of those times Cheddar came on there, Smiley was on there, and they was showing their garden of their trees, but then they started showing just edible regular shit. I was like, these motherfuckers is actually gardening? Like I ain't even on front. That shit caught me off guard. I was like, these motherfuckers like be gardening for real. I was like, wait a second, I'm behind. So after I realized that shit, I was like, fuck that shit. Scott with the Herbs Now dryer, I saw him like, hey, we got the men's gardening club in my area. I'm like, motherfuckers is gardening. How come nobody gave me the motherfucking memo? So I got my memo now. So I'm like, fuck that. So I started with my indoor shit because I did starter plants, like just one plant for different type of things outside to see how I would do in the heat out here. And so now I know what plants can do well and what plants can't. I understand the type of protection that I need to have for them out here because of the environment. I mean, there's rabbits running around, there's rats running around, every fucking insect you can think of. We got Mormon crickets. What the fuck, a Mormon cricket? I had never seen a cricket on the bike with a white shirt and a tie until I moved out here. I saw a cricket just rolling down the street on this fucking bicycle with a white button-up short sleeve and a skinny black tie. So we got Mormon crickets. It's an interesting environment that I live in, okay? So now I understand the type of protection I need. All of my plants, they need condoms and shit. So I'm gonna look that shit up for next year. But now that we got the acre and shit, I can really have some fun and do, like expand my shit. Because back there, it's all stone and shit, basically. So I was doing pots, and so it's gonna be different once a motherfucker move, man. It's gonna be way different. Let me see. Yo, Cheddar, hey, man, I'm gonna holler at you. You said you gotta get out of here. Hey, but congratulations to you too, man. Like, congratulations. I mean, I know you're working you like a motherfucker, but congratulations, shit. Yo, Wiz, what up, what up, what up? I know it's been a long time, player. Let me see, what fruit do you think is best to grow? I was thinking of spicy peppers to add to the side dishes, but would love to hear your opinion. Okay, so peppers, if it's hot, I can't fuck with you. I can't be farting fires and shit, you know what I mean? So I did grow some banana peppers outside though, and those did very, very well, and they taste really, really good. But if it's hot, man, player, I can't do it. That shit fucked me up, had me on the toilet forever, get up, my legs be all sleepy, wobbly, shit. So I can't do that shit. But for me, I can't say what's the best, I can say what I'm learning to do. I mean, I'm shit, I'm horrible at my growing, But one thing that did very well out there, I did really good with my tomatoes. I threw some tomatoes inside of the earth box. Man, them motherfuckers really did well. And I still did wrong stuff with it. Like me, if I put 5 seeds in the hole and all 5 of those motherfuckers sprout, I got 5 fucking plants coming out that one motherfucking. So in this one fucking earth box, I got roughly like 15 to 20 tomato plants in there, and it still did pretty well. I didn't have to cover them. I put them in the right spot to get morning sun, and then they got shade for the afternoon sun and stuff like that. So I did really good with the tomatoes. I did really well with those banana peppers. I was doing pretty good with some raspberries actually, with a raspberry plant. And let me see, what else would I say? I hope this watermelon shit work out. Shit. Like, that's what I want to work. So I got 2, 3 going pretty well right now. So I'm gonna hope it works out. I pollinated them. I had one that was growing that I thought was gonna be it, but I didn't pollinate it before it started growing. So if you don't pollinate your watermelon, it'll start growing and then it'll just turn black and stop growing. And that's what happened to that one. So that's a no-go. But the other ones, I know I pollinated them. I have a video on my IG of me doing it. So I know 150% I pollinated these 2. And actually, it's 3 on there that I know I pollinated. So those should come out well in the fucking tower garden and shit. So I don't know. I can't really say the best, I just say try them out and see what does and doesn't work, That's what I'm doing. I had a squash growing inside of there in this fucking tower garden thing inside. And it was two of them. They was like huge. They started getting like little shop of horrors and shit, and started like going through the house and wrapping itself around like the legs of the couch and shit. And then it had thorns all on it. And I didn't understand. I didn't know that I needed to pollinate it. I know it's like, how do you not know that? I just wasn't thinking about that shit. I didn't fucking know. And when you put shit outside, you don't realize the employees that go to work for nature, like bees and shit. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that shit. You know what I mean? I got in here and the motherfuckers was on strike. There was nobody to work, so I had to do the work. And I realized that with the watermelon, but I had some squash. Them motherfuckers was too big. I had to get rid of them motherfuckers, man. They was huge. But once we moved, I'm gonna do some shit with some squash because now I know all I needed to do was pollinate it. So I did pretty good, but we'll see what's up. We'll see what happens. Let me see. Yeah, Captain, I didn't know that it was one seed. Yeah, I just pour all the motherfuckers up in there and was like, man, I just need somebody to grow. I think I was so traumatized from all of my failed cannabis plants that I was like, shit. Like, I just want anything to grow. I started growing my hair. I was letting everything grow. Fuck that shit. Like, my pubes look like a 70s porn I'm just playing. But no, I let them go. But now I've learned for everything, don't grow like a crack kid. Just like, man, I gotta get it, man. I gotta get it. I can't do that no more. So I've learned to really actually defoliate and clean up my plants. I started doing that type of shit. I'm starting to do the same thing here. Next time I plant my stuff, I'm not going to just let everybody that sprouts keep going. I'm going to take them out and whatnot. I'm about to get some stevia going. I'm going to do that as well. So I got some shit that I'm working on out here, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully in like 2 to 3 maybe years, a motherfucker can own some goats and shit. I got little plans and shit. I got plans. And it's a little different from how I grew up and what my norm is. But once I started growing and learning about the cannabis and how to grow it, it just really started showing me like this education is very transferable. And as I say, there's people in the chat that I see doing that shit, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn. Even Ultimate Acres, like her having like livestock, I thought that shit was awesome. So I look at that type of shit and I be like, all right, it's like an inspiration to me to move forward on something else, when you see what people are doing. And then just when you kind of see what's going on in the grocery stores and things of that sort, and I just feel like it's probably not the best decision to leave my survival up to like companies, right? Like, I need air to survive. That shit is free right now, right? But the shit is free, so that's pretty stable, right? I need the sun. That shit is free. I need the moon. That shit is free. I also need food, and now I was in a position where I had to pay for everything. And we're cutting out processed foods and things of that like a motherfucker. So we're trying to just go straight, just natural of things that we grow for the most part. And, like black rice and quinoa, things that I'm not growing. But, for the most part, I'm trying to get all my shit from here. So I just felt like it didn't make sense to put myself and my family in a position to say, we're going to make our survival be based off of a company that's trying to make money. Because none of these companies are here to make you healthy. They see an empty space in the industry and they jump into it. Whether it's an empty space for, spinach, whether it's an empty space for some kind of chicken, some kind of meat, some kind of vegetarian shit, some type of vegan bullshit. All that bullshit that they're coming out with, none of the shit, in my opinion, is like, what, the goal of this is to make you healthy. To me, the goal is to make some money and a void that they see, and if it's somewhat healthy, they can pat themselves on the back for it. And I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I don't want to have to be subjected to it. I would like to indulge in that when I choose to. So if I want to go get a fucking pizza or some bullshit like that, I want to choose to do it, but not make it where it's almost like I have to do it. If I want to go get a pineapple from the store, I want to choose to do it and not make it where I have to do it. Kind of just like with weed, you know what I'm saying? Like when the harvest comes out, I like it. But let's say I just want to go to the dispensary and get an infused pre-roll or something just because I want the taste of it. I choose to do it, but I don't want to be forced to have to go to a dispensary to take care of something that I need. And I'm taking that same stance as far as my food is concerned. And, excuse me. And it's, it's going to take some time to fully get to where I'm trying to get. I know that shit. It's just like some years of a goal. It's going to take some years to do it. It takes years to build a good garden, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, time is gonna go by no matter what, right? So I might as well be working on my fucking goal to get to the type of lifestyle that I want to live and the type of lifestyle that I want to be able to show my kids. So that's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? So shit, man. I'm glad I was able to jump on with y'all and shit. But I'm about to get out because my phone, I know it's about to die. That's why it froze earlier, because it was starting to die. So shit, man, I'm gonna holler at you motherfuckers and motherfuckers later, but I'm telling you, I'll be around way more once I get this move completed. Completed. Once we finish moving and shit, and I'll probably be documenting a little bit, you know, during the time of it and whatnot. But shit, I will be back to get my shit going the way it was going, just with a new, different type of content. But the shit is gonna be going. I'm gonna get the lives going back, get the games cracking, all that shit. So I appreciate y'all fucking with me tonight, hanging out, chilling, all the motherfuckers that's been kicking it with me for all this time. I still be seeing y'all on social media. I just don't be on there that much, and I don't spend a lot of time on social media. I try not to unless I'm actually putting up something, just because I told you guys before, that shit just becomes a huge distraction to me. And the more things I watch on there, the more the algorithm starts to try to bring me into those type of things. So I kind of stay away from the social media, but I still be seeing people on there when I do go on there. So shit, I just want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. So shit, I'm out this bitch. Peace.